Yo, welcome back. It's the D Brown. We got Selena. We about to fucking wrap this whole situation up with the homies right now. What's up, girl?
Oh, not much. Chilling.
First off, before we start doing, let's get comfortable. Hold on. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. What was you saying, Boo?
I was just gonna ask you if I could flash you really quick.
Hey, I'm over here thinking a titty was about to come out. But no, it's justice.
Mine don't compare to theirs. Mine do not compare to theirs right now.
Definitely. Oh, wait. You got it. Can you show off the show off the titties in the background in your background?
Do better.
Do better. Yo, anybody that sees that picture of Selena's background, if you're a comic book nerd, you already know why both of them got the sizes chests that they got. We're gonna post that in the group. I just want to see who's gonna pick up on it first. It's probably gonna be Dave. Before we do any intros, before we get anything done, we had a busy weekend. A lot was going on, but we are happy to wrap this show up. It has been very good. It was a quick one. I feel like we just started reviewing it, and now we're already talking about the ending of it. So it's kind of crazy, but we're gonna bring some prestigiousness to it. We're gonna close this thing out the right way, the way it deserves, because a lot did happen. We got some closure for some things. A lot of doors closed, and a couple of windows are still open in true Marvel fashion. You feel me? So before we start, this is Cinema Rehab reviews, reactions, whatever you want to call it. The Cinema Rehab crew is in the building to talk our Marvel-ish. That is obviously presented from Back to the Classics. I am a whole D Brown. That is Selena over there. And we about to get into not Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're going to get into Captain America and the Winter Soldier, because Sam ain't a Falcon anymore. He's a Captain America now. But before we get there, we got to talk about episode 5, and we're going to talk about episode 6. So we're going to try to give you guys a double review, and we're going to close this thing out correctly. Is you ready, Selena? Is you ready?
I was born ready, baby.
Ooh, love that answer. Are you done yelling at your titties?
For now.
Definitely. Before we start, let's show off the drip. This is the custom snapback Marvel, the Civil War joint, of course. Selena always repping her boo. So she got the drip on. Is that that's also a cap sweater, right? Okay.
Yep. Hey, shout out to the Disney store at Ghetto's Mall for closing.
Definitely. I feel like that's when you get the best drip, when something's about to close. Like, ooh.
That's where I got a lot of mine.
Yeah, all the Marvel gotta go. I'm like, you just be there like, I'll help you. I'll take that for 5. I'll take that for 10.
You, ma'am, sir.
Let me assist.
Oh, by the way, I have a Disney debit for an extra 10% off.
I know you ain't breaking out no Disney debits.
I have it.
So episode 5, Truth, titled right after the comic book that deals with all the Isaiah Bradley stuff, but we're dealing with some truths in this one. When we left off, your boy Johnny Walker Blue just got finished literally murdering an unarmed, he was a flag smasher, but he definitely murdered this guy in cold blood. We felt some type of way about it. Cold. At that moment, you didn't know what was going through his head. So to watch this episode open up with him basically running away from the crime scene, basically, he gets into like a warehouse area and his head is kind of just going through with flashbacks to Lamar, and he's kind of tripping. That's the serum, that's the adrenaline. Everything is pumping, everything is going a miles per hour. Of course, Sam and Bucky already caught up to him. I think this was a perfect way to open up the episode because we got closure immediately. Like that happened, and we went immediately into what's going to happen with Johnny Walker Blue, the Shield, everything. And Yeah, Bucky was like, you need to run that shield, man. You need to come up off that. Sam was trying to talk him down. That Sam shit that he does, like, look, man, look, let me talk to you. Let's chill. You don't gotta go, you don't gotta do this. All that Sam Wilson bullshit.
Meanwhile, Bucky's like, no,
Bucky's
listen, what
like,
we're not going to do today.
you gonna have to run that. I need all of the shield back. All of it. Not 50% of the shield, 100% of the shield. Of course, Johnny Walker Blue's not feeling it. He's like, yo, you guys don't want to do this. Bucky's like, yes, we do. I've been wanting to punch you inside your fucking face since episode 2. I've been wanting to run your fade. So, good fight scene. I love this fight scene. Yo, it was really good. It's intense too.
I rewatched it like 4 or 5 times. It was so good.
It's actually better than the Dora fight, and I didn't think they were going to top the Dora fight. I think the Dora fight is funny because you just didn't expect the Dora fight.
I don't know. I saw it coming. I knew it was coming with the however better. I don't know. I'm gonna say they're like right here.
Okay.
They're like very close.
You got them meeting in the middle, basically. All right. I that's fair. How about that? That's fair. I'll give you that because I think just the shock of the Doras beating up Johnny and Lamar still sits, it still resonates. And then obviously Bucky getting his arm contra coated. But this fight was brutal. This wasn't like we're gonna let you off easy kind of fight. Johnny like almost like killed Bucky, almost killed Sam like a couple of times. He just got that's his thing, huh? I'm gonna lift the shield up and try to bring all my weight down on it, like tripping.
I know. I was watching it. I'm like, is that all he knows how to do?
Yeah.
Weak.
I think it mentally, the pressure of being Captain America, they put it on him. He wasn't ready for it. But this looked like this could have been like underlying issues because the serum is supposed to bring out the best of you. It's supposed to bring out basically you, but it amplifies you. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, it just shows you that not everybody's supposed to be getting on super soldier serum. Not everybody is ready for all of that power. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like on some Kanye West type stuff. Straight up. Like you ain't supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? And you were the wrong one to get the shield. And it's even showing you that even when you get a serum, you're not Steve Rogers, man. You're just not the right person to carry on that mantle, man, because you are misusing that power.
Maybe they thought he was the most qualified to get the shield, but he wasn't. He wasn't the one to get the shield. He definitely was not the one to get the serum.
Yeah, man, definitely. Which is also bad that he took the serum. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. He took that serum when he shouldn't have. Like that was the last thing you needed to be doing. So they get the shield off him. Gruesomely, like they did one move where first off he ripped Sam's wings. I ain't feeling that. I was already mad when he did that. Even Sam was took it back like, the wings? You gonna rip the wings?
I was like,
rest in peace.
Forgive me for the obscenities that are about to come out of my mouth.
I remember the text messages. You was like, oh, so he a real bitch. He a bitch. Yeah, like, yeah, they jumped him. Mm-hmm. But come outside, we ain't fitting to jump you. Nah, come outside. We fitting to jump you. We need to jump you. Like, so I didn't feel bad that they attacked him the way they did because obviously he wasn't thinking straight. But just seeing how violent he was towards them was kind of crazy. But I'm happy. I'm happy that it ended the way it ended. They break his arm. They grab the shield. Bucky actually grabs the shield and just drops it, and walks away. Like that was like,
I was like, ow.
It made the sound and everything. I said, Disney, ugh. Like you went on your bully with that fight. Like so many things was used. Like so many. Like he used the rocket pack. He used the wings. He tried to string him up. Bucky's arm got disabled for like a couple minutes. Like the whole fight choreographed very nicely. I loved it. He goes on trial immediately. I feel like they rushed to like get a conclusion to John Walker's story. because he was already like in court, like a couple scenes later. I'm like, you're already having a trial already?
I mean, yeah, like that cold-blooded murder he committed overseas as Captain America. Like, of course, before they even saw the footage, they were like, trial.
Yeah, done. Let's get you out of there. But just the way he was acting in court, he was on his Jack Nicholson, like, you can't handle the truth type shit. I'm Captain America. They're like, no, you're not, man. Calm. You need to calm. Relax. You are not. You John Walker. You Johnny Walker Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't come out.
You should be happy. We're giving you like a honorable, dishonorable discharge, like honorably. Like I heard too many honorables with what he was describing. I was like, okay. So that means he doesn't get to go to jail, but he gets to walk away with like no benefits or something like.
Yeah.
As always, the government shits on. They have a pet project. It's like having a puppy, and then when they're done with the puppy and the project, get him the fuck out of here. We're good. We don't need that kind of press. We don't need it. Mm-hmm. Did you like the surprise cameo of Elaine from Seinfeld? Because that's really what it is. It's the lady.
I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I think she's awesome.
New Adventures of Christine. I watch that shit every night. I don't care how many times I've seen all those episodes.
Shout out to New Adventures of motherfucking Christine, because guess who used to be on that show with her? My boy Coulson. What?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, my boy Clark Gregg was all up in that. Yo, that was a good show. I really like that show. I like Veep. I thought Veep was a good show.
I loved the surprise cameo. I saw her walking up and I was like, is that JLD? Nah. And then like I saw like her mouth, she has like this like distinct look down here. Nothing bad. Awesome.
Look,
love it.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus is awesome.
And I was like, it's her.
Yeah, she's awesome, dude. She's just an awesome actress, an awesome female. I think I was bumping like a Wale album, and she's like this. I had to jump on here because Wale has like this theme where it's like all Seinfeld stuff. Like it's a mixtape to do about nothing. This album is about nothing. Just like this is a show about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he got like literally almost the whole cast except for Racist Kramer to do like little skits or whatever. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus is like, yeah, my kids listen to Wale all the time, so I figured, why not? I'll pop up on here type stuff. So I'm like, damn girl, okay, you got the swag. You know what I'm saying? And he got Jerry to do it. So that's it. But I digress. So it enters Elaine and she's playing aka Madam Hydra, aka Val Contessa de long ass name that nobody ain't never gonna remember, De Fontaine. But she comes in to let Johnny Walker Blue know that, look, I know you took the serum. I know you pumped up on that shit. I don't need you to be Captain America. You don't need the shield, but a person of your skills could definitely be utilized for what I got going on. Here's a card. I'ma holler at you later. Let's go. Of course, they're confused. They're like, who in the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Johnny Walker is now no longer in the episode. So you're not even thinking about this dude no more. So they wrapped up his storyline, got the shield off him, but Julia Louis-Dreyfus pulls up just to let you know, don't worry, Johnny Walker's story ain't done yet. We got plans for him. You're not just going to be a whole super soldier out here and we don't use you. We got things that we need to do with you. Definitely. Obviously, giving you the breadcrumbs for U.S. agent. It's giving little breadcrumbs, little sprinkles, like Salt Bay that shit real quick. Definitely. All right. Do you like the way they handled Zemo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zemo should have died for sure. But damn, I was enjoying Zemo.
He was entertaining in this series. Trifling. But entertaining.
Oh man, I love the word trifling. But
he was definitely entertaining.
Hella fun.
No, but he was really entertaining and actually useful in the series. Like
Very useful, but had an agenda. Had an agenda the whole
of course
time.
he did, like every villain does.
Had an
Sure.
agenda.
Um,
Definitely
but
had an agenda.
no, but I am glad with how they handled him. Of course, Wakanda's gonna get theirs when it comes to
Woo,
him,
woo. I
as
love
they
the
deserve
fact that
to.
Bucky, whoo, man, Bucky had that gun on him, and you thinking Bucky was gonna clap him, and Bucky just said, "Nah, you ain't even worth these shells, homie." And then Wakanda just pulls up on him. Ayo was like, "Yo, James, make
Mhm.
yourself scarce. Don't be pulling up on Wakanda for a while. We'll forgive you for the bullshit from the last episode." But of course, Bucky being a good little Bucky, he's like, I got one more favor I need to ask of the Wakandans real quick. Just one more
Can I
little
ask
white wolf
you
favor,
just one little thing?
son,
One little
son,
thing.
I need you to look a little something up for me real quick. And obviously he calls in a nice little favor, which we got a nice little call back to that, and it's coming back full circle. We're gonna bring that up. Episode slows down drastically. Sam goes on his spiritual, I'm going back home to fix the boat. Before he does that, he does meet up with Isaiah Bradley again, and you get to find out exactly what happened to Isaiah Bradley. We're talking about the experimentations. We're talking about even the fact that they were going to write off a couple of his homies in which they were getting experimented on with various versions of the serum, aka the COVID vaccine. Some got Moderna, some got Pfizer. Some got that Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, some got that Johnson and Johnson. You know what I'm saying? But Isaiah just happened to get the one that it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? So instead of him writing off his friends, he goes to rescue his friends, and it kind of shows you the parallels of being a black Captain America versus being a white Captain America, unfortunately. And Disney doesn't shy away from it. They let you know. Steve did the same thing. He rescued Bucky. He rescued all the homies, all the Howling Commandos, brought them back. He was treated like a hero. Isaiah did the same thing. Not only did he get tortured, but he got put in prison. That shit ain't right. So while he's being told this, Sam is literally, you like almost kind of like are being, you're basically Sam at that point. You're just trying to go like, damn, this is some bullshit. Like, that's why Isaiah is so salty all the time. It's like, yo, you really be out here thinking that you can make a difference with that shield? Like, you think that shield means something because it's on you, a black man? I'm glad that Sam was able to get that information, and it didn't disillusion him. It just said, you know what? I know what I need to do. I need to represent this shit, and I need to make sure that we got to change the tide on this situation. Like, we got to basically make sure something like that don't ever happen again. And I need to be the Captain America for the current climate and to show everybody that it could be different. It could be different, especially like to the Isaiahs and the people that feel like, nah, man, you ain't going to just take over the shield and just think you can be basically the stand-in for, Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers is obviously the poster boy for being in Captain America. But then again, Sam Wilson in his divine wisdom is like, nah, we can do better. We can improve. You got to believe in the system. You got to believe. So I like that. I liked a lot. Is there anything you want to add before I move on? But I thought it was well done. I thought the whole conversation was well done.
It was extremely well done. It gave me chills. It brought tears to my eyes, definitely. It also kind of made me think, like, if Steve had known what was going on, how different would it have been?
I feel you. Like, it's kind of crazy because, damn, I'm so glad you said that, because Steve don't see like color. Steve just sees like your character kind of deal, which is why, what I'm saying, obviously he chose Sam to have the shield.
I don't want to say that he doesn't see color. I want to say, like, he sees it, he acknowledges it, he respects it.
Right.
Had he known that a Black man went through the same things he went through and did the same things he had done, he would have gone possibly to avenge him and his friends.
Right.
You know, like obviously Steve didn't know about any of this because of Steve's character. He was always the one to do what's right, even if it's against the law. Do what is right. Didn't sign the accord. He knew that wasn't right.
Right.
You know, so it kind of makes me think, like, in a parallel universe, how it would have gone.
Even like righting a wrong. Like, for example, this is Captain America, who literally just had access to like all of the Infinity Stones. You feel me? And was basically tasked with, I'll put every last one of the relics back in its timeline. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I'm going to go, smack cheeks. I'm going to go meet up with Peggy. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure all of this stuff goes back where it belongs. Because that's the kind of person Steve is. You trust Steve to go do something like that. Imagine if he had that knowledge of Isaiah Bradley. I feel like in my heart of hearts that Steve would have went back and tried to intervene somehow to fix that wrong. Yeah, to fix that wrong. I got you. I dig what you're putting down. Where do I go from here, man? Because it's tough, because when you seeing Sam with the shield, it looks natural. But even though he had like a montage of him kind of struggling to like throw the shield and everything, but he was a natural. He was still a natural. And then Bucky comes to help with the boat. Bucky ain't gonna leave his boy hanging, and Bucky's just doing everything. Like, I'm fixing pipes, but it's subtle because it's Bucky just literally there kicking it, flirting with the sister low key. Because let's just address this now. Bucky like them sisters. Bucky like melanin. Bucky's time in the White Wolf in Wakanda,
and I am here for it.
I'm shipping.
I am here for it.
You could be.
I just want him and Sam's sister to get together.
Hey, you could be their uncle. you could be their daddy, I should say. He really was trying to low-key holler at Sam's sister, low-key.
And Sam was like,
"Don't holler at my sister. Just
what you're not gonna do today, sir, is
definitely." I love that chemistry, because a lot of that is missing. Like, they don't get a chance to really relax. They got a chance to relax. They formed a camaraderie, and when they had that conversation when they were throwing the shield, I thought it was a very pivotal scene, because Bucky, once again, you gave a great nod to it earlier, man. Bucky was like, when me and Steve talked about giving you this shield, like, why I've been mad this whole show. We talked about giving you this shield. We didn't even understand that giving this shield to a Black man, what would that feel like? What would that mean? And basically, I'm sorry. Like, what I'm saying? That's basically his way of apologizing. And he basically was able to now understand Sam's plight and understand what we left on your shoulder, even though you may have felt like it was an honor. And then, of course, Bucky thought it was a spit in the face to put it in the museum, you know what I'm saying? But he got a chance to finally get the common ground. And then Sam even gave him wisdom. He said, bro, you need to start writing stuff down in that book and actually start doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And gave him real advice. Don't worry about what Steve thinks. Steve ain't here. Do it for you. Do what you need to do so you can become better. And then when they did that last little handshake and that pound, you could tell that they reached common ground. Like, and I felt that, and fixed the boat and got to kick it. And Bucky got to sleep on the couch and wake up with his future sons. You know what I'm saying? all that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna wrap.
Yeah, no, I loved all of that. I could have had a full hour episode of Bucky just hanging out with Sam's family. Like, I would have been totally fine with that.
But it was the calm before the storm. It was the calm before the storm, because at the end of the day, there's villain shit taking place. They just needed us to get comfortable. And hey, don't get comfortable, y'all. We almost at that last episode, so let's get the villain shit started. Let's get all that started. Bucky does leave the briefcase. Wakanda brings the briefcase. We don't know what's in the briefcase. They went Pulp Fiction on us, but we know a briefcase from Wakanda.
We
Come
knew.
on, it gotta be something
We
good.
knew.
Yeah, we knew what it was
We
going.
knew.
Yeah,
We knew what it was.
Yeah, but we
We're just
you know, at the end of the day, you don't want to get too hyped, but you're just like this. Oh my God, you about to get your suit. You about to get your level
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, we knew what it was. We were just waiting for Sam to open it.
Definitely. Okay, let's get to the villains because they're not interesting to me at all. Carly's planning an attack on the GRC. Blah. Sharon calls Batroc. Blah. First off, Sharon, bitch. We're tired of your double agent shit.
Hold on. Let me gloat for a second. Which episode was it that I told you there's just something about her? I don't know. I don't like it. Like it.
You called it. Hey, guess what?
I told you.
I'm gonna give you your roses. I'm gonna give you
the
your
movie where she's a nurse next door to Steve.
So wait, okay, can I ask you, how long do you think she's been shady?
I mean, I don't think it started until
because they were fighting Hydra when a soldier. They were fighting literal Hydra, and she wasn't having it because her and Rumlow was scrapping on the helicarrier.
I think her shadiness started after she stole the shield for him.
Okay.
And they had their little like kissy makeout session. Like, bitch, that's your aunt's love. That's disgusting. Don't do that.
Hey, but meanwhile, you got Sam and Bucky in the car like, handle that. They just want Steve to get laid. They real homies. We just want you to get some ass, man. We know you're a virgin. You think Steve C. Rogers is a virgin?
I'm a man like that.
Steve Rogers is a virgin for sure.
No, so I feel like after that happened, she fled the country. That's when it started. Because I'm pretty sure when she heard that Bucky got pardoned, all these other people got pardoned for whatever the hell they did. And she's like, hello? Like, what about me? Yeah. Like, exactly. I helped them. I helped them.
So that's like basically her nosediving into magic.
I feel like that's when it started, her shadiness. But even then, I was like, no, there's something.
I feel like we needed. It's a good reveal. A lot of people saw it coming. A lot of people did not see it coming. I was actually expecting an actual power broker, like a male, but you know what I'm saying. You started
that's the one thing. That's like the only thing I did like about her turning out to be the shady, dirty bitch I thought she was. Is that, hey, power broker was a woman. Cool.
Oh my God.
I do love that the power broker turned out to be a woman, because everybody's like, he this, he that, and I'm like, what makes you think it's him?
Anywho, Sharon, we ain't mad at you, but we mad at you. But I'm interested into your storyline. I want to know where it's going. So we roll into episode 6 now. This is the final episode of the season. What is the title of this episode? One World, One People. Their little flag smashers motto. One world, one people, one world, one people. There's a part in this episode where they she does it because she said, yeah, we're gonna kill some hostages. One world. They were just like, huh? She said, I said one world. You talking to us? Look.
I'm sorry.
One world.
You were talking to somebody else. Excuse me.
Yo, I did like that. I like that they were all just looking at each other like, I ain't signed up to kill. You signed up to kill people? Yeah.
One world. What's the
line? Hey, is it too late? Everybody just like the backup in the bushes like Homer. Carly was wilding in this episode.
They slowly were like,
this is on some real shit. Man, I hope y'all learn y'all lesson with these freckled gingers, y'all. Y'all can't trust them. They evil. They ain't got no good intentions for y'all. They real Marvel villains out here. They're planning insurrections. They are, man. They really are. I don't know how to feel about this episode because so much awesome shit happened, but a lot of like mixed stuff was happening. Let's get to the awesome shit. Sam, you look good in your new suit, bro. You look good, man. You look like Captain America. You act like Captain America. Just watching the shield fly in the air while you're flying in the air, like bro, you're Captain America, man. Steve knew what he was doing, man. He trusted you, and you handled it. And this ain't the same.
The first time I saw him, I saw the shield flying, and then I saw him flying. I was like, ah!
Yeah. When he landed through the window and you saw the wings, I say, stop.
Over the water, like, oh my God.
All of it. Breathtaking. I knew they were going to go ham. But Marvel, you outdid yourself, yo. You went off in this episode. The action crispy. Everything looked beautiful. Sam looked dope. Bucky was there for moral support, and he was even being dope. Like Sharon pulls up, but I love that she like did the face peel. That reminded me of the Black Widow from Winter Soldier. That was dope. Like they put money into this one. They put money into this episode. This is a good episode. Obviously, Carly wants to kill the GRC. And it's a little radical. It's a little crazy.
I mean, like, I get where she's coming from. They all do. I know. Like, I totally understand her point and her fight. And I know I've said this in an episode before. I just don't agree with the way she was going about it.
Right. But here's my problem. So we now have a hero who understands the same thing, same principles. Sam, I understand what you're doing. I understand your fight, but you're going about it the wrong way. I'm going to revisit that in a minute because there's something about what he did that I love, but at the end of the day, okay, then what we've been doing for 6 episodes straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you basically saying that the villains are right and the villains, if they needed to act funny and do stupid shit, that they can still win low key, you know what I'm saying? Because technically she got her way, even though she obviously paid the ultimate price. They technically got their way in a way.
Yeah.
And they've been causing trouble since episode 2. They've been wilding since episode 1. My bad. So it's kind of crazy to me. Walker. My boy Walker, though, you mark it down. I'm like, Walker, ain't nobody invites you to come help. Do you think Walker's redeemed by coming to help? You ain't redeem yourself, Walker. Nah. No redemption for Walker?
With him, like, cool, thanks for your help. What are your ulterior motives?
Well, no, he was there for Carly for sure. He was Carly killed Lamar. He was there for that. And a part of me, I was cool with that. I said, yo, catch her then. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he couldn't even do that right. He got his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Bucky had to come help
again.
I'm tired of him getting his ass kicked. It's like, wait, you got super soldier serum and you still getting your ass kicked?
Like, okay, you're this highly decorated military man. How are you gonna get your ass handed to you not once but twice?
Oh man!
And the second time after the serum.
And that plastic shield that who told him to go out there with that plastic ass shield that got bent up?
Oh my God! His stainless steel. I saw him making it. Hold on, let me get comfortable real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I saw him making the shield and I was like, what? Like he had leftover vibranium laying around? Like, did you bash in your stainless steel dishwasher to make it? Like,
yo, it made for a good mid-credit scene. It made for. I was like, okay, you in the tool shed making you a shield. You put your metal armor on there.
The aluminum trash can that you had, and you just like, this will do.
Hey, babe, bring me the garbage can lid. Hey, babe, you ain't doing nothing with that. Hey, look, can I break down this door? We ain't doing that with this door. I need to finish my shield. What was the point of this shield? What the? God damn you!
Dishwasher anyway. Let me just have it.
Yo, he went full blank man. He's just spare parts is for the shield. That shield didn't last 5 minutes. That shit was already bent.
I wanted to call that shield like Wally.
I think Carly went like this to it and it bent. She's like, "Shit the fuck out of here."
She looked at it and it broke.
That piece of shit up out of here. Obviously, everyone's in danger. Carly did one move where she had the hostages going over the bridge. Johnny Walker Blue once again tries to redeem himself. He's trying to pull the car back. He fell at that as usual. Sam, being dope like he is able to push everything back up with the assistance of Red Wing and Red Wing 1 and Red Wing 2. By the way, welcome back, Red Wing. We missed you. Sam was really like all over the place, just saving everything. He saved the hostages. He did that one stunt where he actually hijacked the girl that was on the plane, found out that she knew how to fly a plane, told her to put her earbuds in. So good. So good.
My soul left my body for a second.
That was mad good. That was so good. Like he had some good scenes, a lot of representation. Oh, that's the Black Falcon right there. He said, no, that's Captain America. Like some cheesy ass lines on the sidelines. Yeah, I like that. I love that. I even like the fact that he was like, who are you? He's like, I'm Captain America. He's like, okay. Yeah. Ain't nobody told me that Captain America's black out here. We got the Sharon Carly Batroc scene. That scene was crazy. Sharon kills Batroc. Bye. Thanks for coming. And then Sharon kills Carly.
But obviously.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Because of the power.
When she comes out saying like when we all find out she's a power broker.
Right.
Carly even looked at her like, so you're the power broker. And then Sam's like, huh?
Yeah. It's
Of course she was going to kill Carly because even if Carly lived and like
nobody can know.
Extradited to whatever prison.
Nobody can know.
She was going to rat Sharon out.
Yo, Sharon was on her
extra interesting because Sam's still alive.
So did Sam really hear it? I don't think Sam heard it.
I'm sure he did because he kind of looked over like, or am I mixing that up with another scene?
No. And what's crazy is I only watched this episode twice. I just remember that scene being played out so differently. Like, obviously, they got there he got there when shit was already, Carly's already shot, at this point. You know what I'm saying? Everything already transpired already. Even Sharon got shot, right? Didn't Sharon get shot too?
Sharon did get shot. However, no, like Carly and Sam were fighting.
Right.
And then when he like took her down or hit her or whatever, she's on the ground. And then that's when, or not even on the ground. I think she was standing up.
Right.
Is when Sharon shot her.
I think he missed the whole power broker reveal situation because ain't no way Sam would have let that happen. And if I
have to rewatch it, but I'm almost positive. I'm probably wrong.
No, because Dave was telling me something. Dave was telling me something about that scene too. He was like, "This ain't no way he heard that confession and gonna let that one slide." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm sure he didn't hear that shit. So I think it's definitely worth a revisit because I do want to get some clarification on it. Yeah, definitely. But the fact that it went down the way it went down, like shit, all the villains died, like literally within 5 minutes. Like, all right, Batroc, thanks for coming back. Yeah. No, Sharon stayed alive. Definitely. But that's it. We got Sam, that imagery of Sam bringing Carly back, and then the wings, and then he gives like the Rocky Four speech of all speeches. Like he gives like the Captain America speech. Like, yo, cut the shit with the labels. Stop doing this. Like, yo, I'm a black man as cat. Yo, like the whole speech. I felt that it was a good speech. The problem is they did so much. They were about to kill so many people. They already killed so many people, only for him to basically reinforce that, yo, they're kind of right. You can't just deport these people. You know what I'm saying? They're not refugees. They're people. You got to treat them like people. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Carly and them kind of won a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They ultimately
Which is
won.
fine with me because, like I said, I agree with their fight. Just do it differently. But Carly dying kind of hit me a little bit. I was like, fudge.
Yeah.
Like, I wish she would have stayed alive so that she could see the difference that they made and then maybe learn, like, okay, we shouldn't have done it the way that
And
we
you know
should
what's
how we did
crazy?
it. But
Sam was talking sense into her, like he was getting through to her to the point where
yeah,
she was actually listening. She was actually listening, but man, certain things pushed her over the
but
edge.
then also the speech that he was giving, exactly. And I, like I said, I totally get it and I understand it. But the speech that he was giving, like by the ambulance, that one got me in the feels too. Like
Oh yeah,
I started kind of tearing up a little bit. Like it all kind of hit close to home
right.
a little bit, like
Yeah,
in a different sense, but like and then the fact that Bucky was just standing there like this, like listening and nodding, and I'm like, he knows what's up too.
but you know what though? It hit close to home because it was supposed to hit close to home. A lot of themes in this show, which by the way, despite the fact that this show has had to me, it's had negatives, it's had pacing issues, it's had storyline gaps, everything I can think of that will make you go, this ain't the greatest show. But the stuff that they did pull off, the positives that they did, they touched on some really sensitive issues. They didn't shy away from race. They didn't shy away from the government, treatment of how soldiers act, and like even when they have PTSD, like they got a chance to dig into some nice subjects. Bucky is the shining example of, obviously it ain't his fault, he was a tool of Hydra, but you know what I'm saying? It just shows you that you ain't going to be the same after going through so much. You know what I'm saying? We had to deal with Bucky, and we got to see him get his closure. Now Isaiah Bradley finally gets his closure. It's good to see. Like, it was good to see that part of it. Like the human elements of the show is what shined the most. Even though we are living in a superhero world, there's still a human storyline going on. You know what I'm saying? These people are still people, And I think that's a brilliant thing that Marvel always knows how to do perfectly, which is why I tend to lean towards Marvel a little bit more than DC because, DC we're dealing with gods and aliens and all of that. You're still dealing with all of that with Marvel, but they try to humanize it and bring it down to a human level as much as possible. And then all of the stuff that happens in the Marvel world is real. It's happening in New York. It's happening in DC. It's happening, you know what I'm saying? It happens in real places versus Gotham and Metropolis, places that you really can't, you can't really identify with these places because these places aren't real. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I love the most. That's what I'm going to take away from this show. It's not the fact that Sam got a chance to be a black Captain America, which is beautiful. It's how he got to that process is what I respect. He doubted himself. He looked within. He looked inward. He got closure. He found out truths that he didn't even know were truths. And then he said, nah, I'm going to find a way to make this right. I'm going to find a way to make this better. And I'm going to also bring prestige to the Shield. Because his face, when he saw that blood on that shield, even when he wipes it off after the fight, you can just tell he was like, yeah, I fucked up. I got to make this right. I got to bring a level of class back to this shield. And I need to do it my way. I don't need to be Steve Rogers. I need to be Sam Wilson. So I respected that. And I thought it was a perfect way to close out that series. Yep. Isaiah Bradley going to the museum and getting his statue in the Cap Museum. I thought that was well done. That was
another tearjerker for me.
Yeah. And I read online, there's a couple people in the group that said, yo, that one made me watery a little bit because it was a touching scene. It was a good scene. He said, now people are going to remember who you were. They ain't never going to forget who you are. That right here is going to last. That's forever now. You're part of our legacy. You're part of the Captain America legacy. And I was like, killed it. Did you like Johnny Walker Blue? I'm sorry. He's no longer Johnny Walker Blue. Johnny Walker Black. Did you like the U.S. agent costume?
I mean, yeah, it was a cool costume, but I'm like, ooh. At the same time.
I know Dave is going to respect this. I really want to see what they do with U.S. Agent. I'm curious because he's a little on edge. He ain't Captain America. He clearly will kill you. You know what I'm saying? I can have fun with this
without
character.
remorse.
I can have fun with him. I see us having fun with him in two different ways. If you make a Dark Avengers, put U.S. Agent there. Because if you make a Dark Avenger team of just dark, shady anti-heroes, I'm down. Where they're fighting villains, but they're fighting villains their way. They don't got no code of justice. They just taking care of business. Shit, like Punisher style. I'm down for that. Johnny Walker Black will fit right in with them. And having Val give him the costume once again. Val is just there killing it. Like, just letting you know, like, oh, all right, you got your costume. I'll let you know when I need you. It's going to be real soon because things are about to get real weird and we're going to need a U.S. agent. When she said that, I said, ma'am, what do you mean weird? What's about to happen? Because I know Skrulls.
But, like, I don't know what's more messed up. The fact that he was excited about that or that his wife was excited about it.
So they were excited and they didn't even know why they were excited. Like, that's the whole crazy.
That's why I'm saying which one is more messed up.
Like, you know what, though? I think after you get told you're Captain America, you get a shield, you get everything, and you get it taken away from you, she kind of gave him a sense of purpose again. Because he was down and out at that point.
But he doesn't know what the purpose is.
Hey, that shit. Yeah, did you see the costume? Did you see it? He said it's just the same costume, but in black. But I liked it though. She said, "Oh, but it looks better in black," and it does. It does look a lot better. And
you know what else is the same costume but in black?
What?
Spider-Man and Venom.
But it's not a costume; it's a symbiote.
You know what I'm getting at.
I know what you mean. I get you. They're not the same people, basically. But I love the fact that you just said that because it's like you're just a Venom. You're a Venom Captain America. That's really what you're just an evil Captain America. That's all it is. In his heart of hearts,
you're excited about it.
Yo, in his heart of hearts, he still think he Captain America. I hope he just like, but I like the fact she said, you U.S. agent. You are a U.S. agent. That's what you are. Shut the fuck up. You're not Captain America. You don't have a shield. I don't want you. Don't go back to your garage. Don't make another one. don't.
No more stainless steel, aluminum with the foil on it and the paint and whatever jank ass metal that you want. No.
Look, I look at it like this. If it's Dark Avengers, is it Thunderbolts? I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you recruit him for, I am anxious to see what he's about to be in. Wyatt Russell is fine with me. He can have a job anytime he wants. We got a nice touching ending. Cookout. Bucky's invited to the cookout like he should be because he's going to marry the sister. You know what I'm saying? He brought the store-bought cake and everything. You feel me?
At least he was good about it. He didn't try to pass it off as his own.
No, they're looking into the sunset and they're like, Our 6-episode arc is over. We did it. You're Captain America. I'm a Mac on your sister. Everything worked out. Zemo's back in jail. Like, they got a chance to just close the thing out. And for the adventure, I'm satisfied with their adventure. I'm satisfied. I'm a low key miss them, but I'm anxious to see what's next for them, kind of deal.
There has to be a season 2, or at least a movie.
So the movie is already being talked about. It's already
I know.
Right.
But I mean, like a Sam and Bucky movie.
Right. Oh, well, duh.
Or, hear me out.
Yeah.
A Bucky and Sam sister movie.
You need to quit this shit.
I just really want them to get together and work out.
Yo, the fact that he really, he's down with the swirl for real. Because, you remember, you see how he treated that Asian shorty on the date? He was like, I ain't coming back to this date. This date's whack. I'm White Wolf. I need melanin cakes around me. I need an episode. You know what I need a series of? I need a White Wolf and like the other White Wolves, like in Wakanda. Like, I want Bucky to go back to Wakanda and be like their assassin, like their spy, and meet up with Nakia and like be the White Wolf. That's what I need him to be.
That one would be good.
Basically, he's kind of like a head of Wakanda police a little bit, and Sam can help him.
If you're watching, write this down.
Yeah, like that. If you're gonna make a show, and I know you're making a Wakanda show, but I'm just saying, if you decide to make a Bucky show, let Bucky go back to back to his White Wolf. We don't call it Winter Soldier, we just call it White Wolf and the homies, and they just go out there and go handle business. That's just me. I don't know if it's gonna make any money. I don't know if people are gonna like it, but just seeing Bucky in Wakanda. It might work. I'll
continue to pay me $7 a month for that.
All right. As I'm gonna wrap this up. We're at the credit scenes. Sharon gets her pardon. Who in the fuck is she on the phone with? Is the question. She ain't even left the courthouse fully yet. She was like, we on. I got weapons on deck. I got intel.
So I'm pardoned, right? I'm pardoned. Okay, cool.
Good? Hey, we good. All right, cool.
Listen,
hey, we outside. Sharon ain't got no.
And then that's when I texted you in all caps.
Sharon
I knew she wasn't shit. I knew she was up to something.
You ain't shit.
Told you.
No, mama ain't shit. Sharon, fuck you, Sharon. Just go off on Sharon the whole time.
Like, at that point, for a split second, I didn't even like Peggy anymore.
Oh, no.
Just for a split second. She was guilty by association.
That's what got her party. They put respect on Peggy's name. They said, we know that the Carter and the Sharon, we know the title. The Carter title means something.
Not anymore. She's going to fuck it all up.
I'm praying she's like a double agent and then they like able to flip her, or I don't know, man. I just don't want her to be bad. There's a part of me that, but then again, you don't really know her. You really don't know her, really. Like, flipping her or basically turning her character bad. We shouldn't really be that upset about it in a way.
I'm not necessarily upset about it. I'm just
more disappointed.
I knew it.
Would you have felt better if there was a power broker, like there was a guy?
No, because regardless, like, it would have ended the same.
Okay. Well, Sharon Carter, as of right now, is what we think is the power broker, but there's still a possibility that there might be a power broker in
that party she was throwing, like, before it started. How did she know where to find Sam and Bucky? Immediately after that one lady was killed. How did she know? Also, how did she know?
She's the one that killed that shorty.
How did she have all these connections to have like throw such an underground party like that? Also, how did she have all the information that they needed?
You know, a lot of stuff don't make sense. Why did they go kill Nagel? Why did she fight those dudes? Like, there's a lot of stuff to me that feels like.
Because she knew they were going to be there.
So why she do it by herself? Why would you want to fight 5 dudes by yourself?
Because she can.
Okay.
Or she could.
That part, it's just, I don't know. Say like you're doing that for smoke and mirrors. You're doing that for a show and tell. Like, okay, I just bought 5 dudes.
Exactly. She wanted to show Sam and Bucky, she's on their side. Let me take these 5 dudes, 10 dudes, whatever, by myself.
Okay.
She killed them all. Zemo killed that doctor, whatever his name was, like Nagel, right?
Yeah, so, Nagel.
She knew all that shit was going to happen. It was smoke and mirrors. Exactly. Like trying to play Bucky and Sam against Zemo and then against like Hydra or whatever. Like she knew all that was about to go down. She did it so that she could gain their trust, their confidence even more than they already were giving her.
I'm gonna need another season of Cap. I'm gonna need another season of Cap and Bucky. I need another season.
I mean,
I'm not saying I'm.
You don't need it to prove
I'm not saying I'm thirsty for it, but I do need one more. I feel like this one was not enough. Like this could have used 2 more episodes, in my opinion.
Yeah, 2 more episodes or like another season.
That would have fleshed out Walker a little bit more. That would have fleshed out the Sharon reveal a little bit more. I think 2 more episodes would have been fine.
But I'm thinking that's why they did it. I'm thinking they did it the way they did and the way that they rushed through all these like character stories and everything was because there's most likely going to be another season after this.
Okay.
There's gotta be. They left
because that was dope. That was dope the way they ended it. They definitely ended it to where I want more now. I definitely want more. If you decide to make the Sam Wilson movie, I'm definitely going to go watch it. Come on now. I'm interested to know what you're going to do with Bucky. I need to know what you're doing with U.S. Agent and my girl Elaine. I got to go. I need to know. Zemo from prison is still dead. The butler killed the rest of the Flag Smashers. We ain't even talk about that. The butler did it from the car. Just a lot of craziness happened. I'm gonna hate to see this one go. We're now on a Marvel break now for what, 7 weeks? Is it 7? Yeah, Loki don't come on to June or July or something, right?
I mean, Black Widow is supposed to come out next month.
They pushed it
again.
Yeah, they don't love us.
It's okay. We can just watch all the movies again in chronological order and then the shows.
Okay, we can do that.
I did all the movies in 1 week. We can do everything in 7.
Definitely. But there's like so much Marvel coming out. Shang-Chi's coming out. We got shit coming out. When Black Widow come out, I'm watching the shit out of Black Widow though. That's definitely happening. Anyway, we're just rambling. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna be back real soon. We got a nice little break, but if we have a reason to come back, we'll come back. Of course, Cinema Rehab is coming back. We got some other stuff in the works that we're working on. So just stay tuned to that. Obviously, the Back to the Classics page where we talk most of our trash and most of our awesomeness. And yeah. Where can they find you, Miss Selina?
As always, I'm on Twitter at MexEgyptian.
I'm working on being on Twitter more. So guys, if you guys really want me to be on Twitter, I'm going to make it a point to be on Twitter. But until then, just follow me.
Saying that.
No. I'm going to try. I want to work this. You're about to see me work on myself in these next couple of weeks that we're not going to have no Marvel-ish to talk about. So I'm going to try to transform into a better Twitter person. I'm going to send out some twats and some tweets into the streets. Got y'all. I'm going to look out for y'all. But until then, BKLV Negrito at IG. Yeah, you can holler at me there. And the Facebook page, yeah, you can holler at me there too. And Duval Brown on Facebook, you can holler at me there too. You know, you guys can just come holler at me. I talk back. Just talk to me nice. I talk back. All right, boo. This was good. You guys, peace out. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe out there. Anybody that got the vaccine, let us know if you turn into a zombie. Anybody that has not got the vaccine yet, please keep your mask on. Keep yourself safe out there. Live good. Enjoy the rest of your Marvel. If you're not watching Invincible, watch Invincible. It's a good show. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Toodles.